We're live. Who we got waiting already? Maybe we'll get somebody in here in just a minute, but I can't stay up long tonight. I've got a sow about to have pigs. And hey, Warren, I've got to get back out there with her pretty soon. Hey, Keto. I need to clean my screen or something. Do I look fuzzy to y'all? Y'all bear with me just a second. That ain't better. Might be the lighting. Huh? Hey, preacher. Well, Keto, it's been like the plagues of Egypt here. I don't know how many of y'all know about this already. Hey, Lisa. But somebody shot my prize gilt the other day and killed her. Hey, Kaleidoscope. And I don't know, it's just been one thing right behind the other. Yeah, just they shot her from the road, just vandalized, just an act of vandalism. And I turned down $1,200, possibly $1,500 for that hog a few months ago. I should have took it, but she was the result of several years of breeding. Hey, Jess, how you doing? So it's just a major setback as far as the breeding program, but there's nothing I can do about it. We'll never know who did it. We'll never know why they did it. But we're fixing to have a litter tonight, same cross. There might be another one in it, as good as she was. Well, how's everything been going with everybody else? Yeah, Jess, somebody, my prize pig, not one of my pigs, but my prize pig. She's been dead about an hour. She's still warm. I'm glad to hear that, Warren. We're flooded. It's rain and rain and rain. Rain and cold. Yeah, Jess, I had people warn me about putting them that close to the road where you can see them from the road. And I had several people warn me not to do it. And I really didn't think it would be an issue. I know my neighbor had somebody shoot some of his cows one time with bird shot. Didn't kill them, hurt them up a little bit. My other neighbor across the road here, somebody came by and shot one of her horses one day with a .22 rifle. Injured the horse pretty good, but didn't kill her. Hey, Geeky. But they shot this pig with something small, 22, 17, something rimfire, and she ran under the shelter and died. And I had no idea what happened to her until we pulled her out. Well, Miss Lisa, we probably could, but I'm gonna do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe a hay bale windbreak. Cedars take up so much room. It is ridiculous, Keto, but ain't nothing you can do about it. It's just vandalism. We're on the road that goes between town and the high school, and it's like mailboxes. I think the mailbox I've got now is, you ain't got to worry about your mailbox getting rusty. They'll bust it up a long time before it gets old. And we had the pig stolen back at Thanksgiving. Hey, Patch of Heaven. How's things going up your way? Yeah, I thought about that kaleidoscope. All I gotta do is get them out of sight. I mean, I don't need to put up a bulletproof barrier. And the truth is, it probably won't never happen again. I mean, it's probably a one-time thing, but it's still concerning because my purebred boy was in the pen with her, and they could have shot him too, and that would have been a major, major setback. By finally making it above zero. Well, we haven't been that cold yet, patch of heaven, but it's been pretty cold. But for anybody that just came in a little late, I can't be up long tonight. I'm gonna try to do an hour. I've got a sow having pigs. I got to get back out there with her. But I'd already put up the live before I figured out that she was gonna have them tonight. Hey Christian, how you doing? Yeah, we ain't had any snow yet. I can't see that far. Well, Geeky, I wish I had some of your weather right now. I really do. The kind of mood I've been in lately. And then it's raining and cold every day. You can't get a break from it. And just makes things worse. My old Duroc sow, that pig I was talking about is mama. And this will be the same cross she was. There's a chance I'll have another one tonight. Hey, kinfolk. Just raining and wet. I do have a sow molasses pigs. That's the only good news I got. If you tuned in late, I was telling everybody about how somebody did a drive-by and killed my prize gilt, shot her dead. Well, preacher, we're supposed to be sunny and cold tomorrow, and I'll take sunny. I'll take a break in the rain. That would be no kaleidoscope. They're sure not. They are part of the time, but those new pens I built, you can see from the road, especially in the winter. In the summer you can't. Some crops will keep them blocked, but in the winter you see them from the road. And the plan was when I had cows, I was going to do the hay storage in front of the hog pen so you couldn't see them. But now I don't have cows anymore. Don't need hay storage. Comment about deer this morning. I missed a comment about deer this morning. Hey, Angus, how are you doing? Nobody saw anything, Christian. I've asked everybody, called the cops, they don't care. Yeah, patch of heaven, this happened locally here enough that people warned me about having them close enough to the road you could see them. But unfortunately, the only place I could put them that was high and dry with our new water problem we've developed in the last few years was beside the road. I don't know, Warren. I'd love to have some of that weather. Well, Ken, it's just vandalism. Just vandalism. The same thing as when they bust your mailbox or shoot the windows out of your tractor or, you know, whatever. Well, that's the problem, Lisa. They shoot right through the wire fence. I mean, oh, wood. Yeah, that maybe. I thought about that. I thought about doing the last part of the fence, at least on the outside, putting it in 2x6s where they couldn't see them. If you can't see them, you can't hit them. I need to do something keto because, you know, we had the piglet stolen. They've had a pig shot. And of course, I didn't know till I was asking my neighbors about see, they saw anything, somebody shooting my pig. We had an actual drive-by shooting a couple of months ago. Some guy in the trailer park, they rode by and shot at him. That's right, Geeky. Some stupid kid. Well, Kaleidoscope, I'm going to tell you, hey, L4, I'm going to give y'all some advice. If you're raising livestock and somebody offers you an outrageous price for it, go ahead and take it. Just go ahead and take it because something's going to happen. This is not the first time this has happened to me. The cow I had die the other year, I turned down a bunch of money for her too. And then she ate a water hose and died, you know. Yeah, how's everybody with you, L4? We ain't seen you in a while. Well, I got so much wrong right now, Kaleidoscope. The pig getting killed really didn't even bother me that bad. Kinfolk, that's a good idea. Well, no, because I got all the used tin. I get all the used tin I want. I don't know how good it will look, and the neighbors around here will fuss if you put up something that doesn't look good. So we've actually had a run-in with a tin fence from one of the neighbors before. One of my neighbors put up a tin fence like that, and they had the county come out and make them take it down, or try to. Well, L4, that's kind of my normal thing. You just stay home and avoid people. Oh, 800-pound bear. Well, look it up, Kaleidoscope. I think the record's close to 900 pounds. Wow, Keto. I don't know what to tell you, 3 degrees. That's right, Lisa, I could paint the tin. That's what we do on the shelters. Or big bushes on it. There's a lot of things I could do. I'm really thinking about just doing the solid wood fence at the very end. Because we're on a hill, so the only place you can see is like from the very front. And yeah, Geek, I mean, you talked about that before, about the small bear. They're small in the mountains here, small in Georgia too. Yeah, I think wood will look good, Lisa. And something else y'all got to remember is when you're selling livestock, you've got to sell the image too. I mean, people they have in their mind what a farmer's supposed to look like. And that's what they want to see, you know. We get caught up on the comments a little bit. I got some new glasses supposed to be here any day now, but I can't hardly see them. Well, it's good to have you, Keto. We'll start doing videos again probably this weekend. Try to, anyway. As soon as I get the sun shining. Geeky, you need to call me. I got something I got to tell you. And I'm glad to hear that, Geeky. But yeah, Keto, I'm gonna try my best, start putting something back up. I got a lot of videos I need to do, a lot I had planned to do. Go check on Piggy right quick. You know she does. She'll have them tonight. Still ain't figured out what to do about this tablet. That's a long story, L Ford. It's a long story. Well, Kaleidoscope, to whatever they got at the food line. That's right by me, it's food line. Yeah, I cut my fingernail so it wouldn't do so bad, Warren, but you still hear it. Y'all pointed out to me you can hear it, because I know it is annoying. Well, this old sow, Ken folks, she don't show like normal. You'll swear she ain't bred, and then one day she'll have milk, and that night she'll have the pigs. She's always been that way. Hey, I appreciate you telling me, Warren, because I've been trying to. She's 6 or 7, Kaleidoscope. She's completely disproving the theory that sows won't have pigs past 3 or 4. Because the last litter she had 16. And I just say, if she just has 2 pretty gilts tonight, I'll be happy. But it's cold, and I just noticed at dark when I went to feed them that she had started springing milk. So I've got to go out there as soon as possible and get everything ready in case she does have them tonight. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Well, Geeky, she's a giant. I bet she'll weigh 800 pounds. She's big as a cow. I was in the walkway with her today. Well, I've got another full-blooded Duroc gilt that I bought here recently, and I've got my full-blooded Duroc boar, so I'm gonna have some good pigs, but I'm not gonna have. I might, Thomas. I might. Normally she can have them by herself, but it is cold. It's good to see you too, by the way, Thomas. It's cold or cold by our standards. It's in the 30s. Ken folk, I think it must depend on the sow, because I've got some that are kind of used up when they're 4 years old, and I've got some like this one that's 6 or 7 that's still having big litters. And about the only thing you can do with them when they age out is make sausage out of them. That's the traditional method. Next time you take some tops to the slaughterhouse, you carry her too. Let her wean the pigs and put just a little bit of weight back on her and get her running into sausage. Whole hog, usually hot. Kind of make up for being kind of older. We will, Matt. Matt, I'm right there with you. I understand. Huh?
Why is it so dark?
I don't know. I'll know right away, Kaleidoscope. Sometimes they'll change a little bit, like stripes will go away. But I'll know just as soon as they're born. We'll all be praying for you, Matt. And y'all pray for me too, because everything's still just as screwed up as possible around here. But the color's going to be about the same as always, Kaleidoscope, because it's the same sow, same bore. Just adding, you know, most of everything kept. So they're going to be blonde or copper and white feet, and maybe a few spots. Maybe some solid reds. I try to keep anything besides copper and white feet or a solid red or red with white feet. Now the next piece we're going to have is going to be off this Tamsworth bull. So they're definitely going to be red, but they'll be red prick-eared or red flop-eared. I don't know which one it'll be. It is. Yes, he does. F. Lord, he does have some cute ones. Well, good evening, Amanda. Glad to have you. Oh, good deal, Kaleidoscope. I'm great. I've been meaning to email you back, and I ain't had a chance to do it. Is the tapping going away? I'm using my thumb now. But we're flooded, wet, can't even put a garden in. It's way past time to plant potatoes and can't do nothing. Yeah, I got to figure out some way to do better. I don't know. It's something to do with the tablet. Because you got to touch the screen to get the comments up. You got to touch it constantly. As soon as you touch it, it come up for a split second.
You get your stylus.
But I don't know, maybe get a laptop or something. Or driving in at Kaleidoscope. You can't even cross mine. The only thing you walk across unless you drive across. Hey, Michael. Now y'all know if I miss a comment, I can't back up to it. It won't let me. Warren, I've been through every setting, everything there is on this thing. I can't change it on the tablet. I can't. YouTube don't seem to have nothing to do with it. And well, at least the most time. Well, I tell you what we do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm about to do, Geeky. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Michael. I hope I got a nice litter on the way. But at least what we do, if they're gonna have a bad frost, we just go there and cover them up with dirt. They'll come right back through it. So if you know you're gonna have a bad frost that night, it's gonna shovel dirt on top of them. Or you put baskets on top of them or buckets or something like that. But as many as we plant, you just go down the road and shovel dirt out the middle on top of them. They'll keep the frost from burning. No, I haven't tried them yet. Kaleidoscope, I need to. But me and you talk some. You know, YouTube's not been a high priority about anything here lately. Hey, Rhythm of Life. It's good to see you. I told you that, preacher. I told you they wouldn't want it. Not good, preacher. Not good at all. And kind of like Matt was saying, well, I got a call last night that my uncle is in hospice now too. So we're just, ooh, Michael. Well, I'm glad we don't have, I don't think we've ever had single digits. And I only had 7 inches of snow 5 or 6 times in my life. We don't do cold very well down here. Just don't know what to do with it. I will tell you this, preacher, 895 put a clutch in it here. Just about covered the whole job. Depending on how bad the clutch is through my Mahinder. I have seen some Mahindras have some really expensive clutches on. They charge you $895 till you need a clutch in it. I see why I stay so busy now. You can about put it on a trailer and haul it up here and get it fixed cheap, and you get them to do it. If it was $895 to diagnose, what are they talking about charging you to put one in it? $3,000, $4,000? Well, I appreciate it, preacher. We need it. That's what I was thinking too, Warren. I was thinking diagnostic wouldn't be any more than about $100. In those places, if you tell them you're gonna get them to do the work, or the dealership that sold you the tractor won't charge you nothing. But that's honestly, preacher, that's one of the things I don't like about Mahinder. They don't. Oh, to pull it apart. Oh, I got you. I got you. So he's already diagnosed it needs a clutch, but they want $895 to pull it apart and see what else it needs. And I'm tracking. You might get away with just a disc, as new as that tractor is. But you can burn a clutch out in a day. That's why we don't warranty them. I won't warranty a clutch at all. Unless the bolts fall out of it or something, you know. But I've put them in corn trucks and have tear them out that afternoon and get the truck stuck. I got you, preacher. I deal with it every day. Kubota's the same way. Kubota will give you a field over warranty. About the best one to deal with, believe it or not, is John Deere. John Deere and Case New Holland had the best warranties. Kubota ain't got a warranty. And to be honest with you, James, never seen my engine had much of one. It's always your fault it's broke or something that's not covered. That's right, Michael. Clutches wear items. But there's parts of the clutch that are not wear items, like the throw-out bearing. Yeah, only 112 hours on it. Well, you might as well put a clutch in it. Well, they're an Indian company, L4. They may be, some of them may be made here, but I think there's a Mahindra factory in America somewhere. That's one of those things I was warning you about, preaching. I made a video on it to buy something old and American that you could put a clutch in it, you know, $200 worth of parts. And if you needed a starter, it was $50, and needed an alternator, it was $40. And these new tractors are nice, but when you go to having to work on them, I know there's a bunch of them sitting still somewhere because people can't afford to fix them. They need a clutch and it's $4,000 and they can't afford it, or it needs whatever, they can't afford it.
There's 5 factories in the United States and a headquarters in Houston, Texas.
Well, that's right, L4. We had the same problem with that little Ford car we got. It's a piece of junk. They wouldn't warrant it. had 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, and oh, it don't cover this, and don't cover that. No, it according to the salesman when we bought it, they didn't have to worry about it. They'd fix it. After we bought it, we were on our own. I had them try to give me the parts for it one time, let me put them on myself. Hey, Peanut. That's a good theory. Kaleidoscope. I'll go with it. Well, remember what I tell you, preacher. Steer clear of Mahindras, Coyotes, Farm Pros. John Deere's bad enough. And I hate to say it, I'm a Ferguson guy through and through, but the new little Fergusons are something else just made somewhere else, and they're expensive. They're too expensive to work on too. You can't afford to fix them. Not usually raised on cornbread. Most times you'll find it in the water trough. They'll like mouth it, wash it off in the water trough, and leave. I find glass and nuts and bolts and stuff like that in mine. Nails. They're not bad as a cow. They tend not to eat inanimate objects too bad, but I would try to keep them to a minimum. That's about right. Hey, Simply Southern. I bought an extended warranty one time, L4. It won't work. It's $2,000 or $3,000 on a new truck. It's supposed to make the warranty last longer. End up having to make them give me my money back. Well, Darlene's back, Michael, so maybe she'll try to help me do some videos. What we're hoping anyway. Yeah, I believe that, Michael. Of course, all of them will do that. I went to a brand new Ford the other day that done the same thing. Spindle sheared off front end. Well, I'm glad, Lisa. We're going to try to get everything right. But y'all give me just a second. I can get up and walk around just a little bit. My hip's starting to hurt, but I'll be right back. How was she looking like? She laying big now?
She's looking ill. She was standing there waiting for me.
She's hungry. She'll put her feet across the door.
He said he'll get that in a little bit. He didn't get that.
Do it in a minute. All right, I'm back. We get caught up on the comment. Well, it's like the plague's Egypt here, Simply Southern, but we'll be all right. We're talking about pigs having pivots and tractors and how much of a rip-off everything they make new is. But I tell you the truth, preacher, I got two Ferguson tractors out there. Newest one's a 61 model, I think. And I need about bet money on it being running longer than a brand new Mahindra. That's right, Michael. That's what you hear a lot. That's their go-to cop-out. I got a Kubota that blows out wheel bearings. That's their cop-out. I got a Ford that broke the front wheels off of it. There's their cop-out, and it ain't moving up but a round bale hay. Said it was moving too fast. Yeah, we don't have any snow and ice. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Yeah, we ain't gonna get no heat this weekend. We are gonna get some dry, and I'll take dry at least. Well, that's why it's gonna be here tomorrow. It's 46, but that ain't what we consider warm. I'm ready for some 70 and 80 degree days. We had some a few weeks ago. No, are you talking about on my tractor, Skyscope, or on, I don't have a front end loader tractor. I've got a Bobcat, skid steer loader. I'm doing all right, Dave. We just got more problems than we know where to start. You know, if anybody tuned in late, I was telling everybody somebody shot my prize pig, drove by the road and shot my prize pig this week. So we're gonna have to work all weekend, folks, if it ain't raining. Well, that's where I hope we'll get Peanut is back somewhere in there. My brother's bad off. Y'all be sure to pray for him. I found out my uncle's bad off. We're having some other problems. And Darlene's sitting right here off camera. She decided she wanted to pop in on the chat. I don't know why she didn't walk around here and say hi to everybody. That make too much sense. In fact, y'all can talk to her right quick if you want to. It was just vandalism, Michael. I wish it was going to be 58 here, Lisa.
Hey.
That's deep L tier. Peanut. Y'all excuse me for a minute.
Ooh. This chair's all nice and warm. Screen's awfully dark. How are y'all doing? Hold on. Hey y'all. This is behind. We got to figure out how to get this to show. Okay. Yeah, it's good to see everybody. Ernest King Carrera. Why are you putting that on?
What?
Have it? No.
Just put it back on while it's in. Because every time I forget to put it on, I got to do it somewhere and need it. There you go.
You don't need to go anywhere now, do you?
Well, if I do now.
Okay.
That's how I get in trouble. It's like, I ain't going nowhere, and then I go somewhere and I ain't no more.
Oh.
I ain't like I got one in the truck.
It's good to see you too, Preacher. Everybody, Geeky, Lisa, Elf Lord, Warren, Ernest, Amber, Peanut, Michael.
Probably to sign off, go ahead and go and deal with that pig.
Yeah, I think it's been hot for several days here in Central Florida, setting records. Simply Southern Roots. Well, we're gonna go back out there and check the pig, make sure that she's all right. We're
I hate to do
expecting
that,
her.
y'all, but I can't take a chance on losing a living now, especially after.
Yeah, she's probably ready any minute now. Piggy's usually really easy going, and she was acting awfully ill a while ago. So that's a good sign that we'll have some babies here shortly.
Well, the biggest thing is got to be able to light and shelter and put some shavings in there.
Yeah, I gotta get some
Get a heat lamp
shavings.
in there.
So, everybody have a good weekend. We'll see you next Friday.
And y'all be looking for some upcoming videos. We're gonna try to do some
Yeah.
soon.
Hopefully it'll be nice this weekend and we'll be able.
Well, it ain't gonna be nice, but it'll at least be warm. I mean, sunny.
Peanut Peppers has somebody with the last name Pelletier right there. Where they're at.
Well, y'all at Peanut. Peltier's a pretty scary name. They ain't going to see it here. They swam ashore from a shipwreck. That's how everything got here. Don't y'all know that? Swam ashore from a shipwreck. From the pigs to the cows to the goats to everything. If you get to asking about it, swam ashore from a shipwreck.
Yeah. Broke Louisiana? Broke
Oh, yeah, they some in Louisiana now. Yeah, they
Yeah.
some Peltiers in Louisiana and Texas. Yeah.
Old Redding Farm, hello.
They came from here though, believe it or not.
Josh Malcolm from West Virginia.
Yeah, we forgot to do that, everybody. Everybody introducing yourself. How'd y'all let me forget that?
Keep your head up, stay strong. Good night. Hey, and good night at the same time.
Yeah, I hate to do it to everybody, but I got pinned that pig. I meant to stay up for an hour, but I'm getting nervous, especially after losing that other one. I can't afford to lose a pig. But look, I appreciate everybody being here. Y'all watch for some videos now. We're gonna be putting some more up. And everybody have a good night.
How do you work this?
Well, I'll let everybody finish talking amongst themselves for a second, and not, you know. I hate it when people do it. I just cut it right off. Mid-conversation, you know.
Good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. Bye. You too. Good night. Everybody saying good night?
Go on now. Everybody saying good night? Well, I'm having the dog on front. Y'all ain't done a live in so long. I don't remember how to cut the thing up. Oh, I figured it out. All right, good night, everybody.